Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring Carr Canyon. This is Southwest Trail Hunter, and I'm your narrator, Josh. Now don't be fooled. I did another trail a few years back called Carr, Maine, but that Carr is in the Lincoln National Forest in southern New Mexico. This Carr is in the Coronado National Forest in southern Arizona, right on the outskirts of the town of Hereford. To get here from I-10, you need to take State Highway 90 south about 15 miles until it intersects State Highway 92. Then you're going to take 92 south for another 4 miles, and East Carr Canyon Road is on the right. So I ended up taking a couple months off from off-roading. I had to rebuild the front end of the Jeep, I built myself a camp trailer, and I ended up remodeling my garage. So it was finally time to get back out here and explore some more. And I figured, what better way to start the season off than a short camping trip with my son. At the top of Carr Canyon Road is 2 campsites, the Reef Townsite Campground and the Ramsey Vista Campground. Additionally, I found at least 4 different hiking trails in the area. And while the road up there is technically a maintained dirt road, because of the fact that it is rough, has a bunch of switchbacks, and is on a cliffside, I'm calling it off-roading. Let me give you a heads up. There's a sign at the beginning of the trail that says no vehicles longer than 20 feet and no trailers over 12 feet. So don't be bringing your Class A out here looking for a place to stay. Additionally, passenger vehicles are not recommended. This typically means make sure you have a high clearance vehicle like a truck or an SUV. You could probably get your '89 Honda Civic up here, but it's going to be a really rough ride. And finally, we can't forget that you may encounter smuggling and illegal immigration, all part of venturing off the beaten path. With that out of the way, this is a fun trail that features several attractions. As I said, there are 2 campgrounds at the top. There's a picnic area at the bottom. There's a waterfall overlook, several hiking trails, and I can't even describe how outstanding the views of the surrounding area are. From the top you can see Hereford, Sierra Vista, the San Pedro River, and on a clear day you can just make out Tombstone. Unfortunately, the only off-roading to experience is the road up. But in my opinion, it's still worth it, even for a day trip. As you can see, I dragged my new camp trailer all the way to the top. I chose to keep the truck in 4 high to make the towing easier. The road does get fairly rough as you reach the last switchback, and surprisingly, the trailer handled it pretty well. I didn't even notice it was there going over the ruts. And the way up is narrow, but there is plenty of room for 2-way traffic as long as everyone stays courteous. And later in the video, you'll see that I pull over for a side-by-side so he can pass me. You are also likely to encounter bicyclists as well as hikers on the way up, so make sure you're sharing the road. I'd also like to point out that I've got a new camera to play with. Up until now, most of my filming has been done on a GoPro 4, and I admit it's a bit outdated and I need to upgrade. But since I use multiple GoPros, that turns out to be a sizable investment. I'll get there, just not yet. But you will notice that some of the shots look a little different. I recently got a hold of a 360 camera, stuck it on a 10-foot pole, and for this trip I had my son stick it out the roof to see if I can get some interesting shots. I also came into possession of a very inexpensive used drone, and I'm going to see if I can integrate some shots from that into future videos. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give a thumbs up if you like the video, and make sure to share it with your adventure-loving friends. Now I wanted to change the subject for a minute and throw something in here real quick. And I've meant to make a video about this, but it hasn't worked out. I still may, but for now, I want to give a shout out to Dirty 46. Twice now, Dirty 46 has left comments on my videos saying he lives close and would come wheeling with me. And I think that's awesome. I want to thank you, Dirty 46, for reaching out. but the comment section on YouTube is awful when it comes to two-way communication. I really have no way to get a hold of anybody. So this is an open invitation. If you live in or near Cochise County, or you're going to be in the area, and you want somebody to wheel with, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. My Facebook page is Southwest Trail Hunter. There's a link in almost every one of my videos. Feel free to leave a comment or message me directly. It doesn't matter. We can work out a time and a trail to go explore. So, Dirty 46, I expect to hear from you soon, and we'll get some dust on that 16 you're driving. Alright, back to the trail. So to wrap things up, from beginning to end, this trail takes about 45 minutes to drive. To be clear, that's one way. This is a good trail if you have a Saturday afternoon and you just want to get away. Or if you're looking for a campsite so you can go explore other trails in the area. For example, Ash Canyon and Montezuma Pass are each about 10 to 15 minutes further down 92. Tombstone's about 45 minutes away, and of course, Middlemarch Road is just north from there. Little shameless plug, I have videos of all these places on my channel, so make sure you go check those out. And a few things you can expect coming later this season. I'm going to explore Wakefield Canyon, which is east of Tucson, Bull Springs Road, which is west of Patagonia, and I'm headed back to Middlemarch Road just to do a little more exploring in that area. And I'm going to start including a few hiking trails as well. So there's a few things for you to keep your eyes out for. But for now, enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the trail. Let's turn up the tunes.